11 minutes. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. We have a little bit more Rav, boys. Let's go.
Attention gamers. Last year I took a break from speedrunning.
I miss this voice. I miss the Rav voice so much. Oh my gosh.
Being diagnosed with chronic depression from playing League of Legends to join a group of degenerate streamers who are so chronically online they can't even eat a potato chip without acting like the world is ending.
You need to do it. Bro, you have to go first. Bro, you're like
As we embarked on a noble and absolutely terrible anxiety-provoking journey where enough of us glorified internet beggars strive to survive long enough to slay one particular raging lava lamp. My part of the story involved conquering the hardcore elements and avenging the deaths of my fallen comrades, butt naked, with the goodest of boys by my side.
Howard.
Aside from one small hiccup involving a bullshit hitbox and 72 straight sleepless hours of my life, and I contributed to the war on Ragnaros. Well, kind of. And OnlyFangs was a success. But people ask what happened to OnlyFangs after that day. Well, some of our raiders lived out their lifelong dreams of being diabetic mall cops while others were summoning the 2030
That's me, bro. There we go.
AWC champions into the world.
We gotta send some RMP3s, man.
One of our guild leaders fell victim to an anger-inducing addiction,
It is insufferable.
while the other learned the hard way why you don't buy a sauna off of Facebook Marketplace, and pretty much everyone stopped playing hardcore. Well, everyone except for Pops. Pops kept playing.
Oh, this isn't gonna be good. This is the end. Ow! Oh, come on. Stoneclaw, son of a bitch! Come on, he's gotta go away. Oh, there's the end of the paladin. Maybe not, maybe not. Not if I get off of this cliff. Oh, son of a...
And in terms of what happened to me,
No.
well guys, I met someone. A troll.
Oh. Oh.
Faced with
Ads. All right, I'm gonna wait for ads. I'll wait for ads. I'll wait for ads. I don't want you guys to miss this. We'll go back.
Faced with our own sort of Romeo and Juliet issues around some political sham known as factions, we further complicated things one night when I forgot to wrap my wiggy. I'd have to watch him grow up from afar, him never knowing his real father, me thinking about a day when I could come back to him. Years later his mother fell victim to one of the hardcore elements, and it was then when he decided to find me, his father. He traveled day and night,
This is so
walking
good.
across the entire world of Warcraft, through molten deserts and budget Narnias, until he found the town described in all the stories where he could find me.
Where be
This is so good.
But he didn't realize how much danger he was about to be in.
Yo, 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 yo. What? F. Rav's
Beaten
son.
to the brink of death, one of his arms was left crippled, never to gain the strength to fight or hold a weapon in it again. But what he didn't know was that someone spared his life that day. Someone to return him to the safety of his home and vow to watch over him as he would soon embark on the most important journey of his life.
OnlyFangs Season 2, The Tale of the One-Armed Rogue. Oh, he's going one-armed because his hand got crippled in the accident. Oh no. Wait, he's actually gonna do a rogue with one weapon?
Alright, so I rolled a
That's gonna be
blue-haired
tough.
troll rogue with just one remaining decision to make.
What am I gonna do?
My initial reaction was to keep this unchecked, as OnlyFangs is doing something called guild self-found.
So it's not guild self-found, it's guild.
I was already gonna say it's not guild self-found, it's guild found. And then he puts in the edit.
Keep this unchecked, as OnlyFangs is doing something called guild self-found.
So it's not guild self-found, it's guild found. Like that guild found is grouping with anyone and trading with guildies, whereas guild self-found is grouping with guildies but no trading.
But then as I thought,
I don't even have to correct him because he already corrects himself by me correcting him in the video. It's perfect.
back to my journey last year, I always tried to challenge myself and solo stupid things that Ms. Kiff wishes he could've. And while a lot of people who had never seen Barney's Scarab Lord series said flattering things, there was still the voices in my head. I don't really remember there being any evidence into me getting handouts or cheating, but the voices were there. And the worst part is they sounded like XQC.
Oh great, you can fail and cheat and buy another free 60 again. OnlyFangs so excited. Bunch of gold buying like aspects of content right on.
So deep down I knew the only way to stop these voices
Buy another free 60 again. Bunch of gold buying boosty cheaters.
My man Rav, it's a Giga Chad. We knew it, man. There it is. Self-found. What a man. Dude, that's it. If I'm dying again, I'm going self-found, inspired by Rav. You know, I was gonna play self-found this whole time, and then Soda convinced me the guild found, and you know, guild found's pretty cool, but like, dude, that's sick. Good for you, Rav.
I load into what I can only assume Carrot Top Scooch pubes look like, and despite the chaos of a new server on a new faction, I immediately felt something familiar calling to me. The head of employee onboarding Gornik says we don't brush teeth around here. We cut them and has me beat up a few Howard imposters to prove my worth.
I have friends.
My homeboy Arwag teaches me the patented power of a rogue, a power that will surely come in handy down the road.
Boo.
Then things start to get interesting.
But I have discovered a growing taint here.
But the issue is everyone and their fat uncle was looking for this magical taint, and some of them were clearly more into this stuff than others.
Ooh, that booty.
This begins a painful process of trying to tag mobs before other people, and the only silver lining is that even the ones I tagged would still run to the guy who got second place, and I was gonna make sure they finished my work for me.
Easy clap.
Mob tagging cheater deserves to die IRL.
That said, the taint struggle would soon be worth it.
Oh, huge upgrade. Huge upgrade.
But this new weapon paired with me learning the move my dad used to conceive me, and a new monster was about to be unleashed into the world.
Okay. Yep. That's about wrap. Yep.
It was at this time when a slave owner told me he was having issues motivating his staff of orcs, and let me explain why I was so excited to help out. You see, on Alliance things were simple. You had humans, shorter humans, even shorter humans, Bang Kai humans, and Howard of course. But on Horde it's not as simple.
That was good.
First there's the master race, the tall lean sleeper LeBron built giga chads, but then there's those forsaken fuckboys, the skinless brill babies that act like they are tripping on bath salts. The third is
undead giga chads, baby, let's go.
This diabetic breed of mutts from Mulgore, and then there's the orcs, from the same hometown, and to be honest I have nothing on them, so I'll just resort to the normal internet reaction to seeing someone more jacked than them.
Anything is possible. Completely natural, by the way. Peptide King right here, man.
So naturally an opportunity to beat the shit out of them was not something I would pass up on. The only issue was that they were working harder than an ugly stripper when I was watching. But I knew just the trick to catch them slacking.
Right there, right there.
This brought me to my last quest, which consisted of nabbing some necklace from some SARMs abusing cave dweller, but upon seeing that a few others had the same idea, I had to roll up in style.
You got this, Rav. Yeah, W, but not too far. Yeah. You gotta hit the edge just right. Yep, right there. No, right there. Yeah, edging it. Perfect. No way he snags
They were
the
against
tag.
my initial suggestion to let me go first, but these rude sweat stains were all playing checkers while I was playing cheeseburgers, so you already know how this ended.
Is he gonna make a macro? Oh. Oh, scroll up. Oh, man. Damn, Rab. That is savage, bro. This is what it's like if you're on the troll, team troll. Like, are you kidding me? That is absolutely savage. He just comes up, makes the macro, binds it to the scroll wheel. Yo, if you wanna go a step further, Rav, you can bind it to scroll wheel up and down, and then just kind of go like this. Like that, and then boom, you get the tag instantly, no matter what, unless you're lagging, so.
Ready yet? I need a target. I don't have a target.
Whoa. Okay.
And with that, my dominance had been asserted on the Trails Valley.
Looking good, Rab Jr. Looking good.
The plan now was to take my talents to the south beaches of Senjin, but some first world problems, dude, was all like I took food to the valley and
trials because I thought they needed it and I like to help out.
but they don't need any food.
And I'm thinking that's because they needed a taint, but then he said,
And I'm afraid of all the beasts along the way.
and while I thought he was just a bitch, I quickly found out what he was talking about.
Miss. 6, 9. Oh, yep, Rav, don't get hit from the back. Don't get backstabbed, Rav. You know how that ends. Nice 180s, good 180s. Oh, another one. W.
But I eventually
Nice.
arrived in the city, which was convenient because I had to take a few classes while I was there to learn new skills. As you see, last year when I needed a target dummy, I always had them because I was flat out given everything I needed to make them, but on a fresh self-found server you have to make them yourself. This means almost everyone is a miner, which is also why I was surprised Dr. Disrespect didn't want to play this time around. But after a few errands I finally arrived.
Rav went there. All right, Rav went there. Okay.
At the place that felt like home. Trolls everywhere with cocktail-flavored names, domesticated rideable T-Rexes, and the local ganja dealer who was clearly stocked with some good stuff, but the honeymoon phase only lasted so long as the first guy I talked to went blind from subbing to too many OnlyFans creators.
My eyes fail me.
And asked me to kill some crustaceans to help him bake a cake or some shit, and this seemed innocent until I realized that every single crab would be contested and the ones I did get were certified prudes.
Nothing.
The only silver lining was the warlock that I kept stealing tags from and making him finish the kill.
That's so savage, bro. Slash walk.
But if you look back, I started this quest at 8:33 troll time, and by the time I finished this single quest it was an hour and a half later.
Wow. An hour and a half for that quest? No way.
Finally!
That's like 6 levels in Ompi time, but it was worth it when he gave me his magical blinding jizz.
That's a good sticky glue.
Anyways, there's a dude named Master Gadrin who I like to call Echo Isles Elon, who was like, look, these islands may have a catchy name, I want to rebrand them as Island X, and I need you to cut the workforce over there by a crisp 70%, so I got to work cutting that waste.
No! I don't want him to start over the graveyard! No!
At one point a mid-level manager cast a spell on me which let me be as tall as Tyler 1 for a little bit. But after that mission and a quick genocide of some civilized pigs and I had done it.
Level 10, baby, level 10.
I hit level 10, which for a normal rogue would be the knees of the beast because you get a big power spike, but for me in my gimp situation, now is the time where I would be challenged more than ever, having to face all the dangers ahead. And thus begins the tale of Rab Jr., the one-armed rogue.
Dude, I have so many things to say. One, I absolutely love this storyline of Rav having a one-night stand with the troll, and then we're seeing episode or season 2 with his son. I mean, it's genius. But bro, one-armed rogue, self-found. Do you guys think Rav bit off a little too much? Like, that's gonna be hard. That's gonna be hard. Like, especially when he gets to like 30, 40, 50. I mean, he's a rogue, so he has vanish. He has evasion. Like, I think he can do it, but you have to just go so slow, you know? Damn, that's pretty impressive. I didn't know he was doing the one-armed rogue thing. Hats off to Rav, man. One great series, great storyline, great challenge, and great, like, self-found. Rav, you are a Chad. I can't wait for episode 2. There we go. Holy crap.